important number to Baba regarding a CCTV. And what he implied in what he was saying, if I am correct, is to say that it was their lovers who jeopardized the CCTV stuff.
Yeah.
We kept coming up to ask, where is the CCTV you spoke about? They've given you every support to get this CCTV wherever, but nothing has happened about it. And then he came up with this story that he sent a number to Baba, which affected, and jeopardized getting the CCTV. That if I think that was what he meant. And then he spoke about you, Mr. Muyiwa, said you called him. This I heard when he had an interview with QH, that he called and was begging him and apologizing.
Thank you so much.
And was apologizing to him about it all. He mentioned one Mr. Sheyi. And we want you to at the same time, while you're here today, put more light. Tell us, we want to know the truth. Because we cannot just continue to be in darkness. Please.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
First and foremost, the number that...
please, Mr. Muyiwa, hold on. Moderators, please, don't drop anybody that has not finished whatever he wants to say, please. I don't want it. I see people complaining in the comment section. Allow people to finish, then you drop and you can bring in somebody else. Thank you. Continue.
Yeah, concerning the number that Mr. Yomi claimed that he sent to Baba, I've said something categorically that EBT, what he said, the number kí wọ́n screenshot ibẹ̀ yẹn fún gbogbo ayé ọjọ́ tí wọ́n send number yẹn ṣe mọ̀ tí máa send nǹkan sí yín sìn at least ẹ máa rí mo lè screenshot ọjọ́ yẹn abẹ́ẹ̀kọ́.
100%.
Kí wọ́n screenshot ọjọ́ tí wọ́n send kìíní yẹn sí bàbá, that is one. Ìyẹn máa fún gbogbo ayé ní assurance pé tòótọ́ wọ́n send the number yẹn fún bàbá, that is one. And then mo wá tó wá fẹ́ béèrè ní pé bàbá tí ẹ rí yẹn wọ́n máa sọ pé òkè nǹkan tó pa ọmọ yín ó wà níbì kan o, bàbá fúnra ara wọn ló máa wá mú fóònù yẹn o, á lọ máa ṣé bàbá fúnra ló máa threaten woman yẹn pé tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ayé ẹni àbàjẹ́ ni. Kí wá ní oríṣiríṣi bàbá fi jáde láti ọjọ́ ẹ̀? That's to say pé okay gbogbo kan tí Mr. Yomi sọ yẹn kò sí òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ kan bẹ́ẹ̀ pé bóyá èmi, that is my belief as at now o, pé because ibi tó ti sọ pé wọ́n send the number yẹn fún bàbá kan screenshot kìíní yẹn kan screenshot date yẹn kí gbogbo ayé rí ìyẹn dúró bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó má ṣe yẹn àmọ́ pé òkè tòótọ́ wọ́n sẹ́ndì nọ́mbà yẹn wọ́n sẹ́ndì sí bàbá, so á dá òsì pé òkè àwa bèè lọ́wọ́ bàbá, àwa lọ wo fóònù bàbá pé òkè ọjọ́ tí wọ́n sẹ́ndì ẹ̀ yẹn ṣe mọ̀ pé ọjọ́ tó sẹ́ndì ẹ̀ sí ọjọ́ tí mi ò kíní tí bí Mr. Yomi bá gbé jáde, date tó bá gbé jáde ó láti correspond pẹ̀lú date tí bàbá receive ẹ̀.
Of course.
Tí Mr. Yomi bá sọ pé àwọn sẹ́ndì ní èní ìsìn, so bàbá máa wo fóònù ẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ yẹn á wò pé òkè o ẹ̀yin àgbáyé ẹ wá bá mi wo fóònù yìí o, ọjọ́ tí Mr. Yomi sọ pé àwọn sẹ́ndì kíní ẹ̀ àwòyé máa rí, ìyẹn á dúró bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So ìyẹn á dáǹsì ìyẹn á answer pé òkè tòótọ́ Mr. Yomi sẹ́ndì kíní sí bàbá, so from there àwa pick ẹ̀ ìyẹn answer yẹn. The second one on what is called nǹkan tó ń pè nípa Mr. Sheyi or no Mr. Sheyi ní tilẹ̀ tọ́lọ́run kó tó di pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí bọ́ síta a ti ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú Mr. Yomi like 4 times tí a ń bẹ Mr. Yomi pé ẹni tẹ́ sọ pé bá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn fẹ́ ẹ mú nọ́mbà ẹ mú jáde, èmi bàbá àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà àti àwọn kan. In fact, èmi fúnra mi ní kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ believe ìgbà tó yá làwọn kan sọ pé kíní kan máa okay ẹ jẹ́ ká fún let us give this guy a benefit of that a ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ pé kó mú nọ́mbà ẹni tí ó sọ pé òun bá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn at least èèyàn kan lè wọlé mi kí n sọ pé okay Mr. Yomi claim pé àwọn wọlé àwọn rí CCTV àwọn wo kíní yẹn bí àwọn time tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pariwo bọ́n ṣe káwọ́ sókè bọ́n ṣe wọ́n ní gbogbo ẹ̀ ní it's not an imagination, gbogbo ẹ̀ ló wà lórí afẹ́fẹ́ gbogbo bọ́n ṣe ń sọ pé nǹkan táwọn rí time tí kíní yẹn ọjọ́ Monday o gbogbo ẹ̀ ni wọ́n sọ ó wà lórí afẹ́fẹ́ so kéèyàn tó lè wá síta kó tó lè máa sọ yẹn a jẹ́ pé orí kíní yẹn wọ́n náà wọ́n dẹ̀ béèrè lọ́wọ́ máà nìyẹn pé ok kí làwọn lè fi gẹ́ẹ̀tì kíní yìí máà nìyẹn sọ pé ok àwọn ní ìdí court order àjẹwà sọ fún wọn pé ok ẹ bá ní ìdí court order iye ló ní court order àwa sọ fún Mr. Yomi pé ok Mr. Yomi ẹ mú máà nìyí ẹ jẹ́ ká bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ní ẹ fẹ́ expose ok tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ expose ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ̀yin àti bàbá kẹ́ṣe kí ni kẹ́ lọ bá máà nìyẹn kó má di pé ọ̀rọ̀ orí afẹ́fẹ́ ẹ̀yin náà lè gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wá sórí afẹ́fẹ́ kì í ṣe pé anybody ló gbé wá sórí afẹ́fẹ́ so ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó wá di pé ok ẹ mú àdírẹ́sì wá ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà àkọ́kọ́ lọ ìgbà tán débẹ̀ yẹn wọn rí anybody because nǹkan tí Mr. Yomi keep on saying ni pé neighbor opinion wa ni pé ilé tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Mohbad ilé tí wọ́n sọ nìyẹn but ìgbà tó máa mú àdírẹ́sì wá ó wá jẹ́ pé ilé kan tó wà nínú compound yẹn kì í ṣe pé because neighbor tó ń sọ yẹn it is the neighbor Mohbad ni ìgbà tí lọ́ọ̀yà máa lọ tá máa send èèyàn lọ síbẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ neighbor house ni ìgbà tí wọ́n dẹ̀ débẹ̀ wọ́n rí pé ókè o ẹni yẹn wọ́n ní kò sí lára àdì pé ó wà lábújá gbà kankan ìgbà tá a máa sọ pé ó sọ pé neighbor ó ní ṣé o sọ pé ilé tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Mohbad ni ó ní o sọ pé neighborhood and I'm like okay give us the address ìgbà tó di pé back and forth àwọn náà ti lọ síta wọ́n ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní kínní mo dẹ̀ jẹ́ kán realize ní mílítà ṣe pé gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí afẹ́fẹ́ yìí àwọn tí ẹ fẹ́ gba òótọ́ lọ́rùn ẹ̀ àwọn náà wọn ò sùn náà ẹ̀yin fẹ́ wò títọ́ ẹni tó fẹ́ kí òtítọ́ yẹ kó come out ṣẹ́ẹ̀rù kó máa sùn ní ẹni tí àwọn náà torí pé ẹ ti wá sí orí afẹ́fẹ́ àwọn náà abẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa lọ wá kíní gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la sọ fún Mr. Yomi gbà yẹn but he didn't listen he was just going to the TikTok talking this and that so nígbà tó wá di pé a wá pè wọ́n ọjọ́ kan wà lórí platform kan mo wá sọ fún wọn pé ókè o lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá ti sọ pé òun ò tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá forúkọ ẹni yẹn sílẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá dẹ̀ mú bí òun ṣe lè bá nìyẹn sọ̀rọ̀ òun ò lè lọ gba court order fún anonymous àwa sọ pé ṣèbí Mr. Yomi ẹni NGO tẹ́ ẹ ní ẹni lọ́ọ̀yà a máa fún lọ́ọ̀yà yín ní owó pé kó lọ gba court order yẹn ẹ̀yin ní interest nínú CCTV yẹn àwa náà dẹ̀ ní interest nínú CCTV yẹn náà so NGO yín ẹ jẹ́ kí a fún ní kínní lórí platform yẹn láti sọ pé aṣáájà back and forth àná sọ nígbà tí lọ́ọ̀yà gbọ́ ò lè ṣe ẹni NGO àfún NGO yín ní àfún lọ́ọ̀yà ní owó nígbà tó yá náà pé àwọn òfowó pé wọ́n ṣáà promise gbogbo ayé pé òkè o àwọn máa lọ gba court order yẹn àwárí court order yẹn ní ọjọ́ yẹn wọ́n fún wa ní àdírẹ́sì kan pé òkè o tí a bá débi ilé yẹn pé bá ṣe kí ni pé kí a ká pe àwọn lókìlẹ̀ wọ́n pe obìnrin kan ní Bíọ́dún làwà bí Abíọ́dún àbí Bíọ́lá làwà obìnrin yẹn ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn key bossman ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn pẹ̀lú Mr. Yomi náà because Mr. Yomi sọ pé ìgbà táwọn ń ṣe kínní táwọn ń ṣe live pé obìnrin kan wá bá wọn ló sọ pé Mr. Yomi nígbà kankan wọn ní obìnrin yẹn ló jẹ́ Bíọ́dún làwà lọ́kìlẹ̀ ó dàbí Mr. Yomi náà ti lọ sílé obìnrin yẹn rí pẹ̀lú lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn àbí kankan so woman yẹn jẹ́ kí n realize pé òun ò bìlì pé Mr. Yomi ní ẹni tí pé because estate yẹn làwọn ń gbé àbí kankan pé àwọn súnmọ́ estate yẹn just like kínní wọ́n ní èmi believe o Mr. Yomi pé because bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn èèyàn ò lè hello èèyàn ò lè má rí èèyàn ò lè má rí kó má sọ nǹkan tó lè jẹ́ kí Mr. Yomi máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kán máa sọ pé ìkíní wà níbẹ̀ àwọn rí kíní in fact wọ́n ṣe ń káwọ́ sórí ní kíní kan pé true kíní ẹ̀ exist nìyẹn woman yẹn wá sọ pé àwọn ni àwọn tẹ woman yẹn ṣàwọn sọ fún mi ní bí àwọn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ Mr. Yomi bí wọ́n ṣe lọ sílé wọn wọ́n ṣàṣọ gbogbo kíní mo á ní òkè mo ní ẹ mọ̀ kẹ́tẹ́ máa ṣe fún mi mo ní Mr. Yomi ti fún mi ní àdírẹ́sì ibi tí àwọn neighbor yẹn mo ní tó bá di lọ́la pé ẹ máa bá mi lọ sí ibi àdírẹ́sì yẹn woman yẹn wá ní pé àwọn pẹ̀lú Mr. Yomi pé àwọn sí ní a good order pé àwọn ń jà mo ní kí ló dé ṣe bí ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ní kíní wọ́n ní pé bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n dáwọ́ kan fún Mr. Yomi pé wọ́n sọ pé kò ṣe àkàtà bí tàbí kankan pé ìgbà yẹn ní wàhálà àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àbí kankan máa ní òkè kí la máa ṣe ń sìn so woman yẹn wá suggest pé òkè òun máa fún mi ní nọ́mbà pé because a ti sọ pé tí wọ́n bá ti débẹ̀ yẹn pé wọ́n máa pè Mr. Yomi so woman yẹn ló wá fún mi ní nọ́mbà pé this particular number yìí pé kí n fún Mr. Yomi pé òun ló máa pè Mr. Yomi ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ pé Mr. Yomi pé nọ́mbà yìí òun ló máa pè yín so Mr. Yomi wá béèrè pé kí lorúkọ ẹni tó máa pè òun mo wá sọ fún mi pé Mr. Yomi béèrè pé kí lorúkọ ẹni tí ó lè pe àwọn torí pé woman yẹn kò fẹ́ kí Mr. Yomi mọ̀ pé ókè o because tí woman yẹn bá pe Mr. Yomi lè má gbé call rẹ̀ maybe that is why tí ó jẹ́ pé woman yẹn mú nọ́mbà ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé Mr. Yomi ò mọ̀ ló mú sílẹ̀ so ó wá ní òkè o tó má ti débẹ̀ kí wọ́n pe Mr. Ṣèyí so there is no me mo á sọ fún Mr. Yomi pé òkè ẹni tó máa pè yín o Mr. Ṣèyí ni wọ́n pè so nígbà tó wá dé ibẹ̀ yẹn mo á fi pé nọ́mbà tí ilé tí wọ́n tí Mr. Yomi fi sílẹ̀ nígbà táwọn débẹ̀ wọ́n wá ní àwọn rí ABCD so ibi tí wọ́n ti wá débẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti wá pe Mr. Yomi pé Mr. Yomi nọ́mbà tẹ fún àdírẹ́sì tẹ fún lágbájá àwọn rí A àwọn rí B àwọn rí C àwọn rí D pé èwo ní particular bẹ̀ ibi tí àwọn méjèèjì ṣáà ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ ibẹ̀ náà ni mi ìmọ̀kan tó ṣáà transfer láàrin àwọn méjèèjì the next tí mo máa ṣáàrí ni pé wọ́n ní woman yẹn pé ó lọ gbé data ó lọ gbé information ok ó dàbí ìgbà tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tí Mr. Yomi wá send another number pé ẹ lọ bá woman yẹn nínú ẹ lọ bá this particular woman nínú estate pé that woman yẹn pé ó máa mú wọn lọ sí kínní Mr. Yomi wá ní nọ́mbà tó ń fún wọn yẹn pé that person tí ó lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn pé ó wá lọ download data ẹni yẹn mi mọ the kind of job tí yẹn ṣe ó lọ download data woman ẹni tí nọ́mbà ẹni tó send pé ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí send ẹ̀ sóhun pé I know you are a deceit ìgbà kan ibi tí wàhálà ti bẹ̀ láàrin àwọn méjèèjì ni I was surprised nígbà táwọn èèyàn bá ń gbé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà kan mo ní kò yé mi náà so now Mr. Yomi wọn ò gbọ́ látọ̀dọ̀ tèmi mo ṣàṣe nítorí pé bóyá wọn àti ẹni yẹn wọ́n ti níjà àbí kankan so mo ṣe sọ pé wọ́n lọ sí court nìyẹn pé wọ́n sọ pé èmi ò pé lómi tí rí petition tó wọ́n kọ because wọ́n ṣàṣọ pé wọ́n lọ sí court so another apart from court wọ́n tún lọ kọ petition against mi náà ní kínní so ìyẹn wà nílẹ̀ láti gbà yẹn èmi ò bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ anything mọ́ so ìgbà tó wá yá tó di pé àwọn Mr. Yomi wọ́n ní àwọn ti lọ sí police àwọn ti lọ sí Abuja àwọn ti ṣe pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbé kinní wá wọ́n fẹ́ gbé Wùmí wá mo á ní pé ọlọ́pàá fẹ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ invite Wùmí it's a good development pé tọ́ bá lè invite Wùmí kí wọ́n dẹ̀ béèrè àwọn question lóríṣiríṣi lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ it will be good.
Sorry Mr. Muyiwa, sorry to interject. So you are affirming now that the Sheyi guy that is being talked about was not from you. Is that what you're saying now?
The Sheyi, I don't know Sheyi. Ẹ yẹ kẹ́ ti realize pé Yomi Bíọ́dún Lawal òun ni òun ló represent Sheyi because he does because nọ́mbà tó fi sílẹ̀ ó ní táwọn bá pe Yomi á mọ̀ pé òun ni pé bóyá second number tí Yomi ò mọ̀ ló wá mú sílẹ̀ pé ókè òun máa fi pè
she played a double agent role. Continue.
So now ibi tí èmi ti bínú sí kíní ni pé iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n rán ni pé ilé yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ bá ẹni tí Yomi sọ pé ó ní CCTV yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ bá sọ̀rọ̀ so that everybody will be on one accord. So ibi tí kíní ti wá jẹyọ pé kán máa lọ wá bóyá ó dàbí Yomi ó wá send another woman number nínú ẹsẹ̀tì yẹn so bóyá another woman number tó send yẹn ni that particular woman náà wá lọ wá information nípa ẹ̀. I don't know why they were looking for information about one person. So yín sìn so instead kí Yomi ó dẹ̀ wá pè mí pé báyìí ni o he did not he just take kíní wọ́n dédé lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí competition pé kìíní èmi náà I was just looking so sì tó yẹ pé he has gone the way he has gone so ọjọ́ tí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n máa tí ọlọ́pàá pé kìíní lọ sí Yomi pé ó fẹ́ lọ sọ́dọ̀ police wọ́n wá sórí afẹ́fẹ́ wọ́n náà wá béèrè question lóríṣiríṣi lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn pé kán suggest pé àwọn ní information people reach out to me pé Mr. Yomi tẹ̀ wá lórí platform pé wọ́n béèrè àwọn nǹkan tí àwọn evidences tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n lè fi lè béèrè kínní and then I call him pé Mr. Yomi how are you how's everything pé I learned that pé wọ́n sọ pé àwọn police fẹ́ invite Yomi ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni so ó dẹ̀ sọ pé òun wà ní orí afẹ́fẹ́ màá ní ok àwọn area báyìí nígbà tí mo dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tán wọ́n á sọ pé ṣé káwọn sọ fún lórí afẹ́fẹ́ pé ṣé káwọn sọ pé èmi ni mo pe àwọn ọmọ ní kò ní ìdìnnà pé I'm not looking for popularity pé I don't want that pé why the main reason mo fi call ni pé wọ́n fẹ́ invite Yomi which I am happy about pé and then nǹkan tí ó yẹ kán béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni that's the reason mo fi call so mo dẹ̀ cut ní ọjọ́ yìí.
So hold on sir now let's apply wisdom. Bible says wisdom is profitable to direct. So what you're trying to tell us now is that Yomi is asking people to tender questions that the police can use to question Wunmi. Am I correct?
It's everybody ló ó wà lórí kíní náà.
Okay, hold on there, sir. Hold on. Before you continue. Now, it is now glaring that what Mr. Yomi is saying that the police don't know the right question to ask. Now, the police now using him to get to the public and ask question. God, kí ló dé?
No, only evidence.
Hold on, please. Is it that Nigerian police don't know the right questions to ask again? Nigerian police that we know, they don't know the right question to ask. So anybody just again.
Mr. Ayo.
Continue.
Wọ́n ṣe show. Wọ́n sọ pé káwọn èèyàn wá pẹ̀lú evidence.
Yeah, he was holding pen. I saw the show. He was holding pen and was writing the question.
The information, playing mind game.
So that's the ọjọ́ tí mo pè wọ́n nìyẹn. So nígbà tí mo dẹ̀ pè wọ́n nígbà tí ó wá maybe after the show mo wá ṣàtúnṣe wọn pé I'm on my way to work pé maybe we talk later so mo ṣàrà lọ so nígbà tó wá di ọjọ́ kejì mo wá wọ́n ti send àwọn kankan sí mi mo wá ní pé Mr. Yomi wọ́n ní àwọn ti wà ní mo wá béèrè pé how far pẹ̀lú ibi tí wọ́n lọ wọ́n ní pé àwọn wọ́n ṣàtúnṣe we are still waiting for your wife o pé wọn tí has not show up ìgbà kan àwọn kan ní Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kí ó show up pé because inú ìbílẹ̀ pé Wunmi ó ju gbogbo Nàìjíríà lọ pé police máa invite àwọn èèyàn pé kò ní lọ ìgbà kan àwọn kan so and then he now made mention of ibi tí mo ti wá béèrè nìyẹn pé petition pé àwọn petition táwọn kọ pé àwọn ti lọ sí kóòtù against mi ní àwọn ní kí la máa ṣe sí orí ìyẹn mo ní on what wọ́n ní àwọn ṣàṣàlàyé fún mi nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ó ṣe ṣe yìí kò ṣe ṣe yìí ọjọ́ ẹni máa bèèrè lọ́wọ́ pé kí ni relationship wọn kí ni issue wọn ni wọ́n ní pẹ̀lú Yomi Lawal so he now told me about what really happened between àwọn pẹ̀lú Yomi Lawal máa ní ṣẹ́rí ń sìn pé ẹ̀yin lẹ́ẹ̀kín níṣòro pé that the same Yomi Lawal náà ló sọ fún mi pé ẹ ní evidence lọ́wọ́ pé òun máa òun volunteer láti lọ pẹ̀lú yín lọ sí pé òun máa pè yín.
Yomi Lawal àbí Bíọ́dún Lawal sir.
Bíọ́dún Lawal so mo dẹ̀ wá ṣàlàyé fún bí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tó pè é ẹni tó nọ́mbà tó pè é bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ so àná mo á ṣàṣọ ó ṣàwá sọ he now told me some other things too tó yẹ pé the lady has got himself involved gbàkan mo nípa kò sílẹ̀ tó kàn pẹ̀lú ìyẹn but true wọ́n sọ fún pé táwọn bá máa gbé petition yẹn kúrò ní kíní pé it's going to involve money I kept note pé ẹni tó petition tó gbé case lọ sí court tó bá fẹ́ withdraw ẹ̀ òun ló mọ if you want to withdraw it òun ló mọ bó ṣe máa withdraw ẹ̀ so I didn't make mention of anything láti gbà yẹn not until bóyá wọ́n á send another petition another invitation látọ̀dọ̀ police wọ́n send ẹ̀ sí mi o bàbá Mohbad náà send ẹ̀ sí so bàbá ló wá send ẹ̀ sí mi pé ni mo á ní ó ga o so ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó ti.
Okay, can I only ask for clarity's sake? When you were having Mr. Grace, please hold on. When you're having a conversation with him, did you guys talk about did anything like withdrawing the petition? Did they show Jayo?
Àwọn náà wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ní táwọn bá máa lọ withdraw case yẹn ní court báyìí pé ó máa la owó lọ gbàkan ọ̀kan.
Okay. I didn't say anything. So that I heard it when you said that on Olori Ebi. Yeah. And thank God that you're saying it. It's just a confirmation. And this is people, we need to be very, very careful and smart. Now, I ask myself a question. African television withdrew a petition against King White. Without him coming outside and saying, "Oh my Lord." Now, King White and African television or Moradio, but African television can use its initiative to withdraw petition. Now, Yomi is saying that to withdraw petition, now the reason why that petition came on board, now if Yomi has approached you, hold on, this is where I'm going to. If Yomi has approached you that withdrawing that petition, and because you did not give him money, that petition flight. So I can categorically say that it was because money did not get to Yomi. That's why the petition flight. Now, hold on, sir. Now, if money has been sent to him about to withdraw it, you can continue.
Mr. York, well, that is your own belief. That's your own assertion.
My own opinion.
Yes. Opinion here. He did not. He only said he didn't ask me money. He only said what is the way forward? So you now say what is the way forward? Me saw anything.
The way forward.
That is because our lawyer, our kinikan.
Okay,
I didn't say anything. So ibi tí a wà nìyẹn ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ ó ṣe petition kò ṣe petition Ọlọ́run ayé wa I've said it I'm not looking for fame I'm not looking for a name so nǹkan tí on this justice Ọlọ́run á kún wa lérè gẹ́gẹ́ bí input tí everybody fi ṣe.
Mr. Muyiwa.
Everybody ló wá justice.
Mr. Muyiwa.
Àpò ara ẹ̀.
Mr. Muyiwa.
So àwa táwa mi báyìí.
Mr. Muyiwa, can you hear me?
He can't hear you.
Uncle Muyiwa, everybody ló wá justice.
Can you hear me?
Mo gbọ́ yín.
Okay, Mr. Muyiwa, hold on. Now, justice is relative. Whatever political statement ẹ bá ń sọ ó yé àwa kan. We understood, but justice is relative. Before you go ahead, I have somebody here that's never been on this platform. Ishaq. I guess it's somebody that is we are familiar with his voice. Then please just Mr. Muyiwa, hold on, please. Maybe he wants to have a one or two with you.
Good day, everyone.
So thank you, Mr. Bestola. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Good day.
Thanks for this opportunity. And I think it's the first time I'm speaking to Mr. Muyiwa. And I quite understood his position. To me, Mr. Muyiwa is Baba. And Mr. Muyiwa has to be very careful. To some people, successful relationship is based on you giving up control. And a lot of people will push you around. So you need to be very careful. But at the same time, I will give it to you that you have tried a lot in at least managing different people, because we all have different there are different perception of realities, and everybody has his own goal. So, but if you look at this platform, Mr. Muyiwa explain pata ó yí àwọn tó wà lórí platform ju bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wù lọ. Some people will give it to you, okay, I agree, you can go ahead. Sharing nǹkan tí Yomi ń ṣe ó yé many people. But because we don't want to be the cog in the wheel of progress, àwọn èèyàn ń fojú kan wọ́n fi ń wo nǹkan tó ń bọ̀. So, Mr. Muyiwa, you are very correct. In fact, Thomas béèrè lọ́wọ́ èmi gan pé who is the best fighter for justice now? I will say it's Yomi. Let Yomi continue. Ìjókòó ní kọ́mọdé má jò. Ìjókòó ní kọ́mọdé má jò ló níyì. Ẹgbẹ́ lù fún ẹ̀jẹ̀ kó dó. But don't give up control. Don't allow Baba's name, Baba's image to be tarnished. When you say everybody can go and do whatever they like, there should be limitation. You can go and fight your justice, but don't allow anybody to use Baba's image for negotiation. Anybody can write petition. Anybody can use whatever to go and withdraw petition. But don't allow Baba's image, name to be negotiated for anything. The idea of owó ni ló máa wà involved. The idea of more questions that we are going to ask. We can see a lot of dancing around. Some will clap, some like to, some people, Nigerians love to be entertained. But those who know where they are going to, they keep their eyes on the ball. You have the key to what will lead us to justice. You have the shortcut. It won't be on the public space now. You think people who are doing this don't know what they're doing? Let me tell you one thing. People will always find excuses for their failure. They will find, in fact, don't be surprised at the end of the day. This CCTV issue, they will tell you that it's Baba that did not let us get that CCTV. To prepare for that. So there's no how you can sacrifice your own existence for this justice. We want everybody to be around to celebrate this justice for Mohbad. Don't allow Baba's name, Baba's image, your own self to be sacrificed for this justice. We don't need it. Just Thank you.
We hear me. Is it his network?
Okay, I think it's done. Mr. Ishak, are you done, please?
We didn't hear the last thing. We didn't hear that last part.
The last part was kind of copy, but I don't know what he said there. Can you hear us?
Okay. What I was saying is that nobody, Mr. Muyiwa should not entertain fear appeal. People dropping things around to create fear that, oh, this is the shortcut, we are almost there. It's because Baba quickly have to do this. Baba has to be on the spot. This protest, don't be surprised they will drag Babas into this protest. They will say Baba needs to be on stand. Baba needs, his presence is the key that we need here. That is why I said, don't allow anybody to use fear appeal. We are not desperate. We are going to get justice. Put the fear behind you and march forward. And it is always to success. Thank you.
Amen.
In a nutshell, he's saying, stop being a crowd pleaser. Thank you so much for that. Mr. Goesi, quickly.
Thank you. I will not take more time because our last caller has said it all. But let me say this. In as much as I try to understand Mr. Muyiwa's job, and it's someone I so much respect his intellect. But there are situations whereby we need to maintain a position and a stance. Decision makers or solution givers, if they are not stubborn and resolute, they tend to lose track. Well, it's quite unfortunate that I see some lapses and loopholes from the way you handled this recent matter. And it's very shocking and surprising that when somebody is perpetrating evil, it becomes an individual. When someone makes a grossly and deadly mistake, it becomes Mr. A. But when the person wants to defraud people's conscience, control people's brain, and try to twist the thinking of everyone, it comes in the name of NGO or foundation. And it's the same person that is speaking under a person and still speaking under a foundation or an NGO. Why are we fooling ourselves? Why are we fooling ourselves? I would not want to say much, but I will go straight. Mr. Muyiwa, writing a petition to you is like writing a petition to Baba. You have the power of attorney. You have an authority given to you by this Baba. And whatever you say is what Baba say. Whatever happens to you, happens to Baba. And I, for one, and majority of us here, we can never open our eyes and allow Baba to be dragged unnecessarily or be dragged wrongfully. Now, a petition has been written in your name. That is against Baba. It shows that the battle line has been drawn. Let us call Afi. Let's take our address issue as it is. Somebody cannot write a petition to me and I sit down with the person and I will be smiling with the person. This petition has challenged Baba now. He didn't forward the petition to you. He forwarded it to Baba. He forwarded the petition to Baba. And all this sitting down or whatever they are trying to law you.
Justice.
Trying to law Baba through you cannot work. Sir, I am saying, if we are talking of that, the thing is, whatever anybody can do, they can go ahead to do it. Sorry, go narrative with sir. If it over a court to block somebody has disgraced and has tried to Look, before the petition, your name has been flying around as someone who frustrated one year CCTV that we don't know if it exists or it doesn't exist. Now, that same person who has cooked so many stories trying to justify what is doubtful, still come back to tell you that we want to ask questions. It's a police station, not a court that you are prosecuting. What do you want? If you are writing a petition, whatever fact you have against somebody, you put it in your petition. It is the substance of your petition that will bring an approval before the police. If your petition is approved, that means you've gotten enough ground. Why are we playing to the gallery? Why are we seeking public sympathy unnecessary? Why are we advertising something all because of money? A market that is not that doesn't have value, all because you want money in our pocket. And you still go ahead to call that person to say, if you call, you see somebody who has done like two or three. You have disappointed me like twice or thrice. Sir, I am sorry to say that I am not happy with your move. And let me say this. It is as if you don't always listen to the progressive contributions and progressive submission of people on a platform like this. If you do, there are people here you can call that could have directed you that, okay, it is better to sit back and watch from afar than for you to get involved. As our daddy has just said, that look, a lot of people understand the game, but we just watch with one eye closed and one eye open. Just on a belly. Not that we don't know, but because you tend to believe those stories and those fabrications that they told you. So anytime I don't say, tell you can't. Look, we have said it and we know it, but where you're at, you are cooking doom. I mean, king Webbo, I mean, and I can joke. We will tell you the real fact. We will not tell you things that will suit your heart, but we'll tell you the reality. We will not tell you, no, we won't tell you, but we'll tell you, this is what is happening, this is what is obtainable. Here we are now. Sir, I will say this and say it. If they are trying to lure you or lure through you to come for the rally, sir, it is better you come out categorically. One, this person has written a petition against you. Sent to Baba, which is petitioning Baba through you. Secondly, he has come on here to say categorically that he cannot work with Baba. I don't know who are now advising, those who are advising him to now say Baba will come. Sir, I want to say from his recent move and antecedent, it will be very wrong and very disgracing for Baba to go to a rally like that. That's number one. Number two, sir, for the sake of Baba's health and Baba's situation, that place is not a strange place to me. The last rally we did there, the last rally that happened there, recently, the last rally, look, the area was the Agbelos, the NURT of Ojota. They always incite them and mobilize them to come and face any protesters or anyone who will do a rally in that place. It happened in the last rally we did there. And check it on Google. And when you're on just because we were trying to say we want good governance. And those people in power are seeing that rally and protest as something that is denting their image. They have to go and mobilize the area boys at the other side of the garage yard below, to come and scatter the rally. What's your way? I'm not saying it will happen, but if such situation occurs, you will have a sorry law. Look, there are so many reasons why Baba is not going to rally. In question, you can just say,
Mr. Gressy, please be rounding up, please, so that others can.
okay. Anybody that wants to do anything can go ahead, but let us respect the sanctity of that Baba and let us stay on our lane. Fine, you're really doing rally. Let's pray for him. Let us, at least, anywhere that want to go can go. You will have the chance. You want chance, I will go. So anywhere that want to go can go. But leave Baba out of it. This one is not ready to work with Baba. And Baba too must not, as a matter of discipline and as a matter of stance, stay away from the rally. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Gressy. Before the next person speaks, let me just say this. Now, I understand this when Mr. Gressy was talking. If I have a PA and you petition my PA based on what is on ground, I feel that petition that was sent to Baba was the fact that for me, I see that petition as petitioning Baba indirectly. Because from Mr. Muyiwa's conversation, Yomi has Mr. Muyiwa's number, 100%. So the question is, why don't send that petition to Mr. Muyiwa? Why send it to Baba? Now, if he has petitioned Baba based on the role Mr. Muyiwa has played in justice for Mohbad, that means indirectly is petitioning what's it called, Baba. So I don't think it's nice. It's not morally right to even me buy a thing. You even try me or petition me I just want no more to come. Kò sí kankan tá fẹ́ máa sọ mọ́. Tá bá ti dé police station máa sọ kò sí kankan tá ṣe kò gbé nǹkan tó ju nǹkan tó gbé dání lọ kò kàn mí. The line has been drawn. Because the question you ask yourself, oh God, is okay, let's go ahead. Don't let me talk too much. Let me allow the all right, please, who is next?
Mama Rich Grace.
Next question. Thank you. Do you want to respond to Isiaq, Grexy, or you want Evangelist to go ahead first?
Okay, let Evangelist go ahead so that I will just.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening, Honorable York. God bless you immensely. And everybody on the panel, in the comment section, I say a very, very beautiful evening to you all. Yeah, Esho, and today tonight, God bless you, ma'am. And Mr. Muyiwa, thank you for being here at this time. I'm sorry, Mr. Honorable York. I want to start talking, addressing you first before I go on to talk to Mr. Muyiwa. And I do not have the power to do that, but you will please tolerate me, and you will please understand why I have to do that, because this is your platform, and you have the last word. But like Egbonsaburo, I know we could talk, because tomo ya meji ba wole ton ba rerin jade on tanra won ni, ṣùgbọ́n tan koro ojú wọ́n ti gbọ́ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ni. So please permit me and forgive me, because ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ ló jẹ́ kí n wọlé had actually passed on the FYP that we cannot stop people from going to platforms that they choose. And I'd like to refer us to the Word of God, which you yourself had quoted from. Is in 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4. 4 to 6, or let's just put it 4 and 5. The Bible says there is no man that worrieth and entangleth himself with the world, his master. And whatsoever thing that any person is doing, we must strive lawfully until the crown is obtained. I am not preaching now. Now go to Mr. Muyiwa. Please, Princess, mute, please.
The pieces fell.
Abikeba me mute one. Okay. Wọ́n ní ẹni tá a bá fi joyè àwòdì, oyè ó lè gbé adìẹ. At the inception of all of these that we are actually agitating for, justice for Mohbad, Mr. Aloba was going from one platform to the other. Àwa rí wípé ọ̀rọ̀ òdì tí wọ́n sọ sí wọn ti ń pọ̀. And people came up with the idea that he should have his own platform and go speak with people there. So that whenever there's a notification that is on live, the people that God had chosen on this path, they will go and listen to him. And we had names like Emperor, we had understanding that, okay, he's the one that was called, and whatever thing that he says has to be this, has to be that. So we continue to go listen to him there. And so, if he now has someone chosen as a family representative, that person deserves no other platform other than Joseph Oluwabamiwo's platform. Because I have come to understand, Mr. Aloba, the exceeding great respect that he has for you. You have to ask Joseph Oluwabamiwo severally that, are you the senior or are you the junior to him? Definitely you are the junior. But this Mr. Aloba will never do a thing without referring to you. Neither is he going to speak with anyone without actually saying, Ejeki, brother Miomosi. Now, sir, probably we should draw your attention to something. Wípé, ó máa ń tọ́ sẹ́ni gbogbo kó dé wa lóko mà kí ń yà tọ́lé. Ẹ má bínú ṣe òwe. And like Mr. Ishak said, ó máa yé ọlọ́gbọ́n àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ. There are some places in this course of justice tá a ti wà tí ẹrẹ̀ ti yí Joseph Oluwabamiwo Aloba ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ. Kó máa pè mí ní orúkọ tí ò tọ́, kò sí bí mo ṣe lè jàbíyamọ tó àti gbà á nira. There are so many platforms here that are taking tí ò bá jẹ́ pé torí pé Ọlọ́run tó wà nínú ìrìn àjò yìí ni. Èmi ò mọ̀, ó yẹ kí Aloba ti di ẹni tó máa wọ depression. Lattice platform is one of it. And so, sir, please, can you please come up with this mindset? Oh, one word justice, I'd like to ask that, sir, do you know the efficacy of the corona inquest and thus far that we have gotten on it? Somebody can just come up and begin to mesmerize us. Abi, what am I going to use now? Oyinbo wo ló yẹ kí n lò? Kó máa gbé wa handicap ká dẹ̀ máa believe. Wisdom is profitable to direct, sir. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ rántí nǹkankan wípé by the time we are done with this journey, tá bá ń kọ àkọsílẹ̀ rẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kọ́run kọ̀ọ̀kan lẹ̀ dáadáa ní ìpàsíyín Mr. Ayofamuyiwa. We know that we cannot separate you from Aloba, but every wisdom, Bíbélì náà sọ, ó ní tó bá kù ọgbọ́n fún ẹnikẹ́ni, ó ní kó béèrè lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. By the time you ever get to any point, tí nǹkan bá le, please ask God to help you. I'm begging you. Because àti bá ṣe ń tẹnu mọ́ wípé à ń súnmọ́, àgbo lè dànù, wàrà ó lè dànù lọ́wọ́ adẹ́tẹ̀ kò lè kó ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ adẹ́tẹ̀ dẹ̀ ló wà nínú ìrìn àjò yìí. So wípé gbogbo wa là ń wá justice, no, definitely, because bíbélì ní pé ibi tí ọkàn ènìyàn bá wà ó ní ìṣúra ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ, ibi tí ìṣúra èèyàn bá wà lọ́kàn èèyàn máa ń wà. Àwọn tí ò ní ìṣúra ló pọ̀ nínú ìrìn àjò yìí, so wọn dẹ̀ kọ̀ kí ilẹ̀ tójú bá ti ń fara balẹ̀ dáadáa ó máa rí mú. Ìyẹn bá ti ṣe lónìí, Mr. Ayọ̀ Fámúyìwá, ìtàn ni ó padà dì lọ́la nínú ìrìn àjò gbogbo ẹ̀dá kó wá tẹ́ pàdé. If you must come on a platform, go use Mr. Aloba's own. I cannot compel you, sir, but at least I can suggest it to you. And ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ as I'm rounding up now, wípé kì í ṣe gbogbo ènìyàn lòye yé nínú ìrìn àjò yìí. Rárá, kì í ṣe gbogbo ènìyàn. Àwọn tó yé, Sherry, when Mr. Ishaq said that point, I said, thank God. Ẹ̀rí sìn bí ẹ ṣe wà ń bí, we are not saying come here. Nobody is saying that. But in tó wà ń bẹ̀ ni wípé ẹ̀yin náà ẹ gbé ìyẹ̀wò wípé níbo ni mo ti lè farabalẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ mi láìsí. For Yomi, he hasn't done anything particular. Everybody tó ń pariwo, à ń pariwo wípé tó kí wọ́n lè gbọ́ ni. By the time kí wọ́n ṣe ní pé ká pé Joseph Olúwabámiwá lọ́ba, òun lọ́mọ ẹ̀ sọnù, òun ni wọ́n gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. So a fẹ́ fi gbé yẹn attract ni, there's nothing particular. Àwọn kọ́ lágbẹjọ́rò, no, kì í ṣe lọ́yà rárá. A máa padà sí corona níjọ́ Friday nísìn. Ọ̀tọ̀ làwọn tí ó débẹ̀ tí wọ́n bójú, ọ̀tọ̀ làwọn tó máa wá máa wí kàn. And you say we're looking for justice together? Definitely not. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ máa bá wa fi òye rìnrìn àjò yìí péréte ìgbàlókò. The Lord will help you, sir. I rest my mic. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma, for that wonderful suggestion and submission. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, Mr. Muyiwa, I can now respond to Mr. Guvexi, Mr. Ishaq, and Young Daddy's thing for you. Go ahead. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for everybody. Timothy Sir. Sherry, Ọlọ́run á gbé wa délẹ̀ lérè lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run á fi òye yé wa. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ, bàbá wọn kì í ṣe ọmọdé tí èèyàn lè push sí bíbá ẹ ọ lọ síwájú ọ lọ sẹ́yìn. So ní orí bíbá ilé ní nǹkan tí ó gbé wa tá máa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí òun ní issue petition. Kì í ṣe issue pé bóyá bàbá máa accept, bóyá bàbá máa lọ sí rally or bàbá ò ní lọ sí rally. Nǹkan tí bàbá máa ṣe, he has taken the decision so long. So ọjọ́ tá à ń sọ yìí náà bí nǹkan bí ọjọ́ bí 6 bí 7 síbi báyìí ni. So èèyàn lè advice bàbá ò kì í ṣe ọmọdé, tó bá advice ẹ̀ wọ́n lè sọ pé àwọn ti gbọ́ pọ̀ táwọn ò ní ṣe ìtinú wọn làwọn máa ṣe. So kí answer yẹn kó jẹ́ fún gbogbo wa tí wọ́n believe pé bóyá mo lè compel bàbá pé kán lọ sí rally àbí kán má lọ. Bàbá will take his own decisions in that regard. Just like what Mommy Rich also said, every time, every minute, every second, I seek God wisdom. I seek God direction to direct me, to direct my path in anything I'm doing. One in no G, we carry Kwashibi. People tell you things and then you offer ẹ̀jẹ̀ pupa sínú wọn tún tó funfun síta. So nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run fi jù wá lọ nìyẹn. But bí that is me, èèyàn máa gbàdúrà sí Ọlọ́run kí Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí a kó sí páńpẹ́ ayé. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Aloba family, ògo ilé oníkálukú ògo ìdílé oníkálukú eléyìí tí wọ́n ti bí eléyìí tí wọ́n ti bí Ọlọ́run ní gbà kúrò lọ́wọ́ wa. In my own capacity, I will continue to strive my best to see that gbogbo kan tí àwọn ayé fẹ́ pé ká rí justice is going to be done. Baba will consult, and then at the end of the day, wọ́n ní àgbájọwọ́